Hello and welcome to the second episode of What's the Scuttlebutt. I'm your host, Izzy La Rue.
I'm Aaron.
Harold.
And this week we're going to be talking about topics surrounding the NFL world. So let's just get started off with some breaking news today. So Gronkowski got traded to the Bucs today. He got traded for a 7th round pick, shipped to Tampa Bay for a 4th rounder in return from New England. He still has 1 year left on his deal, $10 million, and he said he would only play for Tom Brady. Your guys' thoughts?
I think it was a pretty good deal on the Buccaneers' parts in terms of they just got another tight end. As we know, OJ Howard, he's been pretty reliable. I mean, he hasn't been bad. He's a good tight end. But if Gronkowski's still the same player, then it was definitely a good trade. But he's been away from football, and it's really not that easy to get back. So it might be – obviously a lot of people are saying the Patriots got screwed, all this, Buccaneers won the trade. We still don't know what Gronk can do after being away from football.
Well, he passed his physical today.
Okay, and?
I'm just saying that he passed his physical. I know that doesn't mean anything, but that's just – he still passed his physical. Yeah.
I know a lot.
No, I think there's a lot of potential with that because Gronk was really, really good. And then with OJ Howard, he's young and emerging. So he's going to be really good. And then you have Mike Evans on one side and Godwin on the other side. So you're going to have to double one of them. And then you have those two over the middle. So that's a really good combination. It makes the Bucs very dangerous.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's worried about doubling OJ Howard. Let's just get that out of the way.
Okay, no, not doubling OJ Howard. I mean, you're gonna have to double Mike Evans because he's that good.
Yeah,
and then you're also gonna have to double or have someone to guard Gronk, and not a lot of teams have a player that can. Or you have to account for what if he comes back to being as good as he was. You're not gonna have a player to guard both of those.
I'm just pretty excited for that air attack with Bruce Arenas as head coach. I mean, Tom Brady has Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, arguably one of the top 3 wide receiver duos in the NFL. And then he has Gronk back with OJ Howard. Kind of dangerous. They just need a running back right now. They don't really have a set running back right now.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think Chris Godwin and Mike Evans are the best receiving duo in the league. Both over 1,000 yards.
What about Julio and Calvin Ridley?
Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
That's a good
I'm just saying.
Julio and Calvin Ridley won't put up as much stats as Chris Godwin and what's his name?
That's true.
Calvin Ridley. No. I agree with that only because Julio, I think Julio is a lot better than Calvin Ridley. Obviously, right now Calvin Ridley's pretty young. He's a raw talent. He's good, but he's not as good as he can be yet. So I think if you took that bet in the future, okay, maybe. But Mike Evans has been really solid. I mean, the Bucs haven't been good because they've been playing with Jameis, who's the jack of all trades. So you haven't had the best showing from Mike Evans. So then and then adding Chris Godwin into that, he's also a really young receiver who's big and will body you. So those two that's a really good duo.
All right. Let's get into our next topic. So there's been speculation around Odell getting traded from the Browns since last season even. Adam Schefter kind of shut them down, but as we've seen before, there's been Odell rumors about him getting traded when he was on the Giants, and the GM shut it down, but then almost a month later, he was traded to the Browns. So what do you guys think about all this Odell rumor stuff again?
I think all Odell Beckham can really do is, these past couple of years is sell jerseys. He's got the highest selling jerseys. What else has he done on the field? Let's be honest here. Trading him, he's obviously not on the same page as Baker Mayfield, but they had one bad year. So the plan should be, they should just give it one more year, and if it doesn't work out, they basically have to get him out of there because you could get a lot more from him in return and add pieces around Baker Mayfield. Who knows? Baker Mayfield also might be the problem because he was really hyped up coming into the season, and he didn't really even play that good last year. So you have to find the problem. Is it the quarterback or is it the receiver? The thing is, Odell is proven. Like, he's proven. Baker Mayfield is not proven. So, but Baker Mayfield's a quarterback, so he obviously gets the benefit of the doubt because it's much easier to find a receiver than it is a quarterback. But they should just let it work for one more year, unless a team offers a really good trade that you can't deny.
Okay, let's say that Odell actually does get traded. What teams would you guys like him to go to? Where's he best fit?
Hey, we want him.
San Francisco.
I'd like to see him.
I kind of agree like that.
I'd like to see him as a 49er. I know a lot of people don't think it works because, okay, we just picked up Debo and we have the 13th pick, and a lot of people think we're going to take a receiver with that pick, which is, understandable. So, I mean, you could go that route, and I'm happy with it working either way because either way, if we pick Judy or Lamb or Ruggs or whoever we pick, they're all going to be – I think we can all agree they're probably going to be really good players. Who knows if they're going to be as good as Odell or better or worse. So, we don't really know where that goes. But as far as talent-wise, I think we can all agree that they're really good. So when you bring it back to Odell, I think it doesn't make him a need for a team like the 49ers. I think a team like the Jets might really need him because the Jets are in the position where they need line, so they might draft a lineman. So they might be able to draft a receiver, and they pick early. So I think a team like the Jets, that might be able to work out for Odell, if not the Niners.
I agree with that.
Yeah, getting Sam Darnold help would be really beneficial for that team, especially since he only has, Robbie Anderson?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Le'Veon Bell must have died the last couple of months. I mean, he has Le'Veon Bell.
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't have a set.
We're talking about passing weapons, though. I mean, no. Le'Veon Bell's a pass catcher, or he's good at catching passes, but in terms of receiving threats, there's not a whole lot of them.
Yeah, besides Robbie Anderson, he doesn't really have anyone else to throw to. Okay. Well, let's get into some more trade rumors. So Leonard Fournette and Yannik Ngakoue, they've been rumored to be traded. Well, not really Ngakoue. He's more said, free me on Twitter. He actually got in a Twitter beef with the Jags owner the other day, and they got into it. And at the end of it, he basically said, trade me, free me. I want out of here. And this comes as the Jags are stripping away a lot of their good players. They traded Nick Foles to the Bears. They released Marquise Lee the other day. And it seems like they're just wanting to build around Gardner Minshew.
Well, addressing the players they've gotten rid of, I think, some of that, I think these players are Leonard Fournette and Yannik Ngakoue. I think they're getting rid of them is more of a important thing because Nick Foles, they brought him in and he was not unproven, but when he came in, he didn't live up to the expectations that they had for him. So I'm not going to say I was surprised.
Just get into the playoffs and
he didn't live up to the expectations.
You see what he does.
There's a difference between on the playoffs on the Jaguars and on the playoffs on the Eagles that year, buddy.
That's true. So yeah, like I was saying, he didn't really perform or up to their expectations. So it wasn't surprising they got rid of him. And then Marquise Lee, he's solid, but he's not a top receiver necessarily. He's not the greatest one out there. So it's not a surprise that they got rid of him, or not to say that they got rid of him, but say that they moved on from him. So that wasn't necessarily surprising. But when you think about the players that they're talking about now, this is real. If you get rid of Leonard Fournette, you're cleaning house. You're expecting to move on because Leonard Fournette is a really good running back. I think we all agree he's a top 10, right? Probably a top 10 running back or in the area. Yeah, so he's really good. And Yannik Ngakoue is a good defensive lineman. So moving on from them is moving away from your future because both of them are really young too.
Yeah, and I honestly agree with that, but I think they need to do whatever they can to keep Leonard Fournette. He rushes for over 1,000 yards. And let's not act like the Jaguars offense doesn't have weapons. DJ Chark was otherworldly.
He came on last year.
Otherworldly. Plus D.D. Westbrook. And you said,
they have
weapons. And giving up Leonard Fournette would only deplenish the offense. They basically need, just to build around. And if Minshew keeps up living up to, expectations, they have a good team. I think Leonard Fournette needs to stay because some of the other places, where else could he go? I mean, the Dolphins? Come on now. He should stay just because they can really, if that team gets it together, that offense could be dangerous.
Yeah, but it's not really up to him. The trade rumors actually came after he made some comments about him wanting Cam Newton to come to the Jags, meaning that he doesn't want Gardner Minshew as the start as QB1.
Well, I don't think it necessarily means he doesn't want him.
that wouldn't
I just think it
necessarily
means because like, would you rather have
like
Cam? Cam's the MVP and he's been to a Super Bowl. Like,
I mean,
more experience.
If Jalen Ramsey said I wanted Aaron Rodgers, that doesn't mean he doesn't want what's his name, Jared Goff there. I mean, maybe he's cool with Jared Goff. He's just like cooler with Aaron Rodgers. Probably not, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.